Hello, this is Ashley from Crafting with Ashley and welcome to this video. This is the card we're going to be making today. It's this cute little gingerbread house, so let's get started. The supplies I've got is your standard A6 card base, and this is thick whisper white, and then I've got a piece of the Wrapped and Played Designer Series paper, and this is a standard mat of 10 centimeters by 14.35 centimeters, and then I've got a little strip here again, however wide you want it. I think I've made mine about 1 centimeter wide of Wrapped and Played, and then scraps of whisper white and shaded spruce. So let me show you the stamp set. It's this gorgeous one here called Yummy Christmas, and it really is yummy, and it coordinates with the matching cuckoo dies from the annual catalogue. So I've got everything set up on my Stamparatus because it's so much to stamp, it's easier like that. And we're going to be stamping a Memento ink because I want to colour in with my Stampin' Blends alcohol markers. So let's just ink all of this up and get it really nice and well inked up. And the beauty of the Stamparatus is that if I miss a bit, I can always stamp it again and I don't have to start all over again. Okay, so I think, right, maybe a bit there. As I said before, I need to re-ink the stamp pad, but I still haven't got round to it. But hey ho, it's working, just with a little bit more elbow grease than normal. Okay, so push down, give it a good press, and there we go. See, it's working fine. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my Stampin' Chamois that I keep in this spare stamp case just to clean everything off a little bit, because I want to put these pieces away, the gingerbread house and the tree, and I want to stamp the berries again, the holly and the berries, and I also want to stamp the sentiment that says, what does it say, wishing you Christmas. And we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put in the happy in a minute. So I'm going to put those two pieces in now, pick it up again and ink up these two pieces, give it a good ink. Let me just wipe this one off because I think I've over inked it and got ink where I don't want it, so that's better. Okay, give it a bit of a push down. Lovely. Okay, so there again, wipe these two so I can remove them, otherwise I'm going to get ink all over my fingers, and that's never a good thing. And then we're going to use this happy to do the rest of it. Okay, and I'm just going to place the happy, make sure I have it the right way around. Last time when I was making the sample I stabbed the happy upside down, so this time I'm aware to stamp it the right way around. I'm just trying to, being photopolymer you can see through the stamp, which makes positioning very easy, but I do find they want to stick to me as well. Okay, so let's just give us a little ink and then push down and hope for the best. Yay, did it, lovely. Okay, so finally that's all our stamping done, so we can set the Stamparatus aside, and now we can do some colouring. Okay, and the colouring I'm going to do, as I said, is with the blends. So what I'm going to do is just set you on fast forward while I do that, but I want to show you all the colours I'm going to be using so you can see. For the accents I'll be using this yellow, which is Daffodil Delight. The green is Shaded Spruce. Okay, and then I'm using Real Red Light and Dark, a little bit of cherry cobbler light and dark, the crumb cake light and dark, and then soft suede light and dark. Okay, I'm going to be using the soft suede mainly for the roof of the gingerbread house here, you can see, and then I'm going to be using for all of the main gingerbread house. I'm going to be using crumb cake for all of this here. Okay, so I'm going to put that on fast forward for while I'm doing it, but I'll zoom you in a little bit so you can see a bit. There you go, we're zoomed in. My hands look huge. I'm going to put you on this. I'm going to put you on fast forward, and if you want to slow it down, then you can just use the buttons at the bottom there to slow it down on YouTube as well. So I'll catch you up when I'm finished. That's everything coloured in. So now I'm going to cut it out, as I said, using the matching cuckoo clock dies, and then I'm going to hand cut out the wishing you a happy Christmas, and then out of the shaded spruce I'm going to cut out using the rectangle stitch dies, which are these ones here. Let me zoom you back out so makes it a bit easier. Okay, which are these ones, and I'm going to use this little small one there to cut out the shaded spruce. So I'm going to do all of that, put that through the big shot, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got all my little bits cut out here, as you can see. So I'm just going to set those aside for a second, and I'm going to bring back my card base. And firstly I'm going to stick down my strip here of wrapped in plate. There's just a small little strip that I've got here, and if any of the snail does go over the edge, just tuck it back in underneath. And then I want this to go roughly somewhere around there. Because you've got the dots on the page, you can try and keep you sort of straight. I'm not managing it very well. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm just going to cut off this little piece of excess here, like that. Okay, so now we can stick this piece down to our card base, just with some snail again. And you could use whichever side takes your fancy, but I quite like the polka dots. So that's what we're going to do today. So try and get the central as good as possible. Okay, so there we go. Got some glue down there. Now I'm going to bring back a house, and I'm going to want it sitting on my little line there, and I'm just going to use some Tombow because I need quite a bit of snail on the back of this because it is a big piece, and Tombow can get into these little nooks and crannies a bit better than snail can. So Tombow it is, unfortunately. Okay, so just gonna lay that down there. Okay, lovely. Okay, and now we've got our little tree. That's not the tree, that's the tree. And I want to pop this up with some dimensionals, so let's get those out. So, whoops, one there and one there. So take the backings off that, and I'm just going to put that here right by the door. So there we go. Now I'm going to put down our holly berries here, and I'm just going to use Tombow again for this because, as I said, it gets into the nooks and crannies the best. More than I can actually see with these lights where I've put the glue down, but anyway. Okay, so we're going to stick one down there, lovely, and then I'll have another one up here. Okay, now these two pieces here, I'm going to stick the sentiment onto my shaded spruce with just some snail. Try and get it straight again. Eek! I'm not having a lot of success today. It'll have to do for now. It's only my sample anyway. And then I'm just going to pop it up on some dimensionals. I'm rushing today, as if you can't tell, but this is the first of 9 videos I've got to film today because I'm trying to get all my videos done for December, because December's looking really busy. It's starting off with me having to take my mother to Nottingham's Queen Medical Centre for an eye test. They're going to inject some dye into her vein, and then it'll go up into eye, and they're going to look to see whether her macular degeneration is wet or dry. So I've got that to look forward to. So December's looking really busy, so I want to try and get everything organised and done before, so I'm rushing. So there you go. Anyway, enough of my problems. That's all we've got so far. Finishing touches, I'm using up these holiday rhinestones, and I'm going to use this lovely red colour, and I'm just going to put some here on my berries. And I'm going to use up the big ones as well because I want to use them up, so use them up I will. Okay, so where did it go? Oh, stuck to me. And one more here at the back. Okay, so move that aside. There are 2 gingerbread houses. I really think it's a cute die, so I really do. Initially I really wasn't going to buy it, and I didn't buy it in my pre-order, and then when I did the next order I capitulated and bought it, and I'm really pleased I did, because even if it retires, it's a set I'm going to keep because I think it just makes beautiful cards. So thank you for watching. If you want any more information about this project, it'll be on the blog post on my website, and the links to my website and to all my social media links, including my Facebook group, are in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. So until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!